Hello friends, this is Sanjay Singh, your sales coach. Today, someone inquired that, sir, you are such a good sales coach and I want to take your services, but I stay outside Nagpur. And how the hell do I take your services? Will this intrigue me to prepare this video to kind of educate people that how exactly we deal with our clients on a remote basis and what are the occasions where we need to meet across the table. All right. So let's just straightly dive into how we do our work. So I'll just open a slide for you. All right. As the slide is opening, Strategic Concepts India Private Limited is a sales mentoring organization. And our business is to make your business grow with a guarantee. Now, that's our USP because we come with a guarantee. And if the guarantee does not work, we pay a penalty. That's the pride that we take in our work. Now, as a sales mentor, as a sales coach, we divide our work with our client into multiple stages. And at each stage, we will see how remote working is not a challenge. So stage one, what is stage one? We do a business process and system audit because we want to know how you do your business currently. And we do this with an intention to find the gaps, if any, so that the gap analysis will help us plug in all the gaps. And then we can take the stream galloping. So under business process audit, what are the 7 P's of the client? So product, price, place, promotion, packaging, positioning, people. We study this, and to study this, we did not meet you. We can ask for all the relevant details and you can share them with us over email. Second, we audit your SpanCo sales funnel. So we try and understand how you do your suspecting, prospecting, approach and analysis, negotiation, closing, and order. Now, this is again something which we take details from you on email and also do Zoom calls with your salespeople, sales managers, and make our own estimate of how you do things. Going forward, we audit your IDA buyers funnel, which is awareness, interest, desire, and action. So we try and understand whether you have a funnel like this or not. If yes, then how do you create the awareness? How do you create the interest among those who are aware? And how do you create the desire among those who are interested? And then finally, the action. So for this also, our Zoom meetings are good enough. Regression analysis for last 3 to 5 years data. You give us the data and we will do the sales trend analysis, salesperson's performance, the product performance, how your product has behaved in different markets, and how your market has behaved for different products across those 3 to 5 years. Again, data analysis, no-brainer, we can do it remotely. Then we study the marketing history as to what has been your ATL and BTL in the last 3 to 5 years. ATL above the line, below the line, what has worked for the company, what has not worked for the company, and what is the cost benefit analysis. Now, this is again something which can be done remotely. Moving forward, we need to understand what is the competition landscape. So, who are the competitors? What is the model mapping, price laddering? You see, all these questions can be answered remotely. You don't need to meet physically to answer these questions. Then we understand the localization of business as to what is the cluster map of current business footprint of the client, who are your competitors, where are they localized in the country, what are the markets where you are, but you do not want to be there. Now, this is all a part of analysis, right? Can be done once you share your data with us. Strategy, is there a product market fit for the product services of the client? Has the POC been done in any market? How does the answer matrix look like? Is there a GTM strategy in place? All these questions, we have questionnaires for each of these topics. We share it with the client gives us the answers, and then we analyze the answers. If there's anything missing from the client, we further ask the clients. And over a couple of Zoom meetings, we are able to straighten this out. Then we try to understand what is the existing sales setup. We try to answer all these 15 questions in that sequence. And we arrive at our own conclusions. Now, if you observe, and you can read these 15 questions one by one, if you observe, what we have done in stage 1, we have done a thorough analysis of who you are, what you do, what business you do, and what are the loopholes in your existing business. In short, we have done a gap analysis. Now, for those of you who might be thinking that, is it good to share so much of data with a consultant? Or is it good? Can the consultant keep my information confidential? Yes, that is a genuine question. But then this question is valid even if I'm there in your city. How much data will you show to me and how much data will you not show to me is valid whether I'm working remotely or physically in your city. Vase, I want to tell you that whenever we ask for data, we don't ask for the names of your customers. We don't ask for their addresses. We don't ask for their phone numbers. We only ask for the customer codes because I'm just interested in studying the trends. I'm just interested in studying the regression. I'm just interested in studying the historical perspective, right? So if you have your data in some CRM platform or some tally, you have customer codes. Just share the customer codes with me. Anyway, so the first stage, that is gap analysis or system and process audit, is totally possible remotely. Now coming to blueprint for success. This is the stage 2. Based on our gap analysis, we prepare a blueprint for success. What do we do under blueprint? We define SOPs in sales, marketing, customer service. And our SOPs can be understood by these logos. They are self-explanatory, SaleskiJaat. So what is the sales culture in your organization? SaleskiVidhi, sales process, SaleskiRishte, so CRM, customer relationship management, SaleskiNeeti, that is strategy, Saleskatha, that is sales pitch and storytelling, sales memo bhav, that is sales negotiation. So these are the 8 programs, and this is SaleskiPathshala. SaleskiPathshala is for learning and development. So what are the sales training programs required? Now, under these 8 logos, we define all SOPs in the blueprint for success. Wherever required, we do additional Zoom meetings with the client. And then we prepare a blueprint which will contain the following: executive summary, gap analysis, gap plug, budgets, deadlines, roles and responsibility of all stakeholders, penalty, and sales quota. At this juncture, normally we have a physical meeting with the client where we present the blueprint physically across the table, because there are a lot of queries that come from the clients, and at this stage all the queries are taken online. So first physical meeting happens at this stage. Once the physical meeting happens, we discuss on the annual retainership contract, which is a 1-year implementation plan. Now, in this 1-year implementation plan, we insist that the client must be a part of a CRM platform. So if you're not using a CRM software right now, we will ensure that you first start using a CRM software and you give the super admin access to us. The daily reporting must be done on CRM as a non-negotiable rule. So those of you who are wondering कि gap analysis तो हो जाएगी, blueprint for success भी बन जाएगा, but day-to-day running को आप कैसे monitor करेंगे as a consultant? So उसका जवाब है कि you have to first be on a CRM platform, super admin access to us, and daily reporting must be done by you and all your salespeople on CRM. That's non-negotiable. Once you do this, SOD and EOD, start of day and end of day meeting will happen every day. उसकी डिटेल्स यहाँ दी हुई है. इस SOD मीटिंग में sales manager is leading the meeting, but SCIPL, that is my company, Strategic Concepts India Private Limited, SCIPL manager will be there in these meetings every day to understand whether anything wrong is happening or not. Right? Monthly review meeting. So one monthly review meeting happens with the client. This is a physical meeting with all key stakeholders. ये भी शुरुआत के 3-4 महीने लगती हैं, उसके बाद हम यूज्ड टू हो जाते हैं एक दूसरे के, उसके बाद ये मीटिंग्स जूम पे ही होने लगती हैं. इस मीटिंग में हम क्या करते हैं? रिव्यू ऑफ लास्ट मंथ, प्लानिंग फॉर नेक्स्ट मंथ, अप्रूवल रिकॉर्ड्स फॉर द मंथ एंड ऑल पेंडिंग डिसीजन टेकन. ओके, फिर वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस, जो दिनचर्या का काम है, एवरीडे इंस्ट्रक्शंस आर गिवन ओवर ईमेल टू कंसर्न सेल्स मैनेजर्स. Wherever training is required, online training programs are conducted. Wherever field coaching is required, SCFL mentors will arrange the same in relevant markets. CRM tracks daily reporting very well. और इमरजेंसी हो गई तो फिर फिजिकल हो या प्रैक्टिकल हो, लाइव हो, जूम हो, जैसा भी हो लगता है. सो दोस्तों, टुगेदर वी विल मेक इट हैपन. दैट्स, ये जज्बा है हमारा, ये हमारी स्पिरिट है. और ये जो पूरी सेल्स कंसल्टेंसी है, इसको करके जो हमारा फाइनल ऑब्जेक्टिव है, मोर सेल्स कॉल्स इज इक्वल टू मोर सेल्स. अगर हम अपने सिस्टम एंड प्रोसेस को इस तरह बना सकें कि हम फाइनली मोर नंबर ऑफ सेल्स कॉल्स करा पाए, तो निश्चित रूप से हम मोर सेल्स कर पाएंगे. और यही हमारा उद्देश्य है कि हम मोर सेल्स कॉल्स करा पाए. अगर अभी भी आपको संदेह है कि बॉम्बे में आप नहीं हो, आप हमारे शहर में नहीं हो, और फिर भी आप हमारी कंसल्टेंसी कैसे कर पाओगे, तो 9970506000, आई रिपीट 9970506000 में कॉल कीजिए, एक जूम कॉल फिक्स कीजिए, और आप इस सारे प्रश्न जो इस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड है, फील फ्री टू ask those questions. Thank you very much for going through this video. Be proud about the fact that you chose sales as your career. Once you are a salesman, क्योंकि सेल्स करना सीख लोगे तो जीना सीख लोगे.